4, 4, and then 4, and then the other takes a 5. 4 and 4.
Oh, we're in the front.
We're all entering. That's
Funky.
Oh my gosh, this dress is fabulous.
Ooh, we got good seats.
Congratulations. I didn't stay.
Around the tree side. Sure.
Hi, Nikki. Look like that. Wait, I wasn't looking.
Pull it a little too deep.
Good afternoon, Yale College class of 2021. Welcome to the graduates of Berkeley, Davenport, Benjamin Franklin, and Paulie Murray Colleges. And welcome to family, friends, and members of the class who are joining us virtually via live stream. We are so excited to have arrived at this special day. In a few moments, we will begin announcing the graduates as they process across the commencement stage here in front of me. But before we start our program, a few words about the land on which today's ceremony is taking place. Yale acknowledges that indigenous peoples and nations, including Mohegan, Mashantucket Pequot, Eastern Pequot, Schaghticoke, Golden Hill Paugussett, Niantic, and the Quinnipiac and other Algonquin-speaking peoples have stewarded through generations the lands and waterways of what is now the state of Connecticut. We honor and respect the enduring relationship that exists between these peoples and nations and this land. Thank you, and please enjoy the program.
Mr. President, I have the honor to present candidates from Berkeley College for the bachelor's degrees in Yale College. When they have been recommended by the faculty of Yale College and approved by the corporation, Dean Chun will ask you by your official act to confer upon them these degrees.
By the authority vested in me, I shall confer upon you the bachelor's degrees in Yale College when designated by the dean, and shall then admit you to all their rights and responsibilities.
Ellen Margaret Andrews, the banner bearer of Berkeley College. Rachel Coyle and Amy Zhang, the procession marshals of Berkeley College. Prati Vinayak Agarwal. Colin Bachoko. Jennifer Leticia Benuelos. Oshani Basu Chaudhry. Neha Bhatt. Madeline Blaney. Kelvin Broby. Grace Chen-Hui Chen. Allison Seong-Yeon Chun. Eduardo Custodio Leal. James Foster Dunn. Michelle Erdansana. Danielle Esposito. Kelsey Oya Evans. Abigail Virginia Fortier. Congratulations. Tamika Michelle Freisen. William J. Gallagher. Oshu Shane Gatanaga. Joan Gomez Aguilar. Danielle Harris. Lydia Bross Hill. Julian Johnson. Charlotte Cavalier. Caleb Jung Kim. Ananya Kumar Banerjee. Soo-Young Kwon. Claire Elizabeth Laffin. Olivia Lemieux. Alice Lee. Brian Lynn. Geneviève Suskin Liu. Henry C. Liu. David Lung. Timothy Larson Luz. Zipe Ma. Caroline Lewis McGavern. Zev A. Mayer. Tunvi Mihir Mehta. Helena Maria Maleo. William Thayer Mitchell. Brianna Ariel Moore. Lynn V. Wien. Chaz Okada. Brian Oliveira. Kusei Omran. Daniel O'Reilly. Anthony M. Orr. Brian Lou Owens. Allegra O. Pankratz. Amir Patel. Catherine Ora Payton. Aladia Khalil Fakir Patterson. Nathan Pommier. Victoria Isabel Quintanilla. Brian Reyes. Let's go, Brian! Andrew St. Clair Richards. Marissa Rivera. Daoud Shad. Veronica Sosa. William Arthur Sussman. Mary Tate. Washiki Tibbetts. Austin Zong Tuan. Anissa A. Vashi. Irene Vasquez. Candace Wong. Michael Whalen. Andy Xia. Annie Yang. Mary Jacqueline Yap. Joanna Zukin. And the graduates participating remotely. Congratulations, Berkeley class of 2021.
Mr. President, I have the honor to present candidates from Paulie Murray College for the bachelor's degrees in Yale College. When they have been recommended by the faculty of Yale College and approved by the corporation, Dean Chun will ask you by your official act to confer upon them these degrees.
By the authority vested in me, I shall confer upon you the bachelor's degrees in Yale College when designated by the dean, and shall then admit you to all their rights and responsibilities.
Severin Kushmaluk, banner bearer for Paulie Murray College. Lincoln Thatcher Berkeley and Ileana Sofia Valdez, procession marshals of Paulie Murray College. Moro Aceves Acosta. Akshi Agarwal. Alia Halil Ahmed. Amr Ahmed Al-Hiyasat. Ahmed Alawi. Krista Naomi Ariano. Ekram Mileh Ayhan. Jackson Robert Bando. Ornella Ihirgwe Bayigamba. Adrian Babenik. Hannah Blankmeyer. Michael Philip Bleacher. Sam Isaac Kame Brakash. Brandon Ronald Chambers. Felicia Chang. Michael Yunjun Chang. James Joseph Check. Pei Hua Chen. Esther Yuna Choi. Riley Drew Constable. Hunter Ryan Contos. Lukash Robert Corey. Christian Ryan Kropp. Gaule Dai. Kieran Matthew Demoteran. John Basil Samer Daoud. Daniel Joseph DePremio. Amelia Lynn Drake. Yara Noor El Khatib. Matthew John Erickson. Lucas Curry Ferrer. Heather Jane Foster. Chris Eugene Fowler Jr. Mila Freeman. Kevin Paul Gallagher Jr. Yashin Gao. Griffin Douglas Garrity. Patricia Annetta Gorska. Jordan Adam Grody. Layla Hallie Wright. Samuel Sunghyun Han. Kevin Hong. Sarah Ann Jordan. Alexander Juliker. Nase Kanko Arthur. Nash Doris Bonfield Kais. Tasnia Khan. Alexander Kuroff. Jacqueline Elizabeth Noblesdorf. Kate Hypatia Kushner. Julia Morgan Latham. Kyung Ah Viola Lee. Justin Weaver Lilly. Claudia Loyacono. Tessa Violet Malone. Danielle Martin. Richard Molu Bwombo. Catherine Miyawaki. Anahid Lal Mobaraki. Sarah Michelle Monahan. Hannah Ray Moreno. Emma Joan Miller. Osariman Priscilla Obwemudia. Claire Margaret O'Mara. Jude Anthony Salada Ong. Natalie Dorsaid Orner. Mitchell Benjamin Ostro. Joshua Glenn Palmer. Rowan Mackenzie Palmer. Johan John Park. Ryan Patrick Parkey. Amanda Lloyd Patterson. Hua Hui En Shannon. Caitlin Taylor Pineda. Jordan Powell. Elizabeth Ann Chen Wong. Keshav Aditya Raghavan. Andrew Paul Reardon. Stephen Michael Riley. Emily Margaret Richards. Cesar Rodriguez. Emma Lark Rohanyemi. Maxwell Nadath Solins. Kevin Omar Sanisella. Anthony Enrique Danny Sarkis. Lydia Bennett Shaw. Renee Anna Sue. Catherine Wenshi Sun. Benjamin Kyle Tillinger. Michelle Christina Tong. Gabriel Vasquez. Nicholas Landon Wade. Daniel Junghan Wong. Sky Alexandra de la Veron Ward. Laura Lee Wayland. Amira Kaylee Williams. Tiffany Wong. Reese Maxwell Wynn. Jonathan Alex Shu. Hugh Lam Vanessa Yan. Sean Yi. Claire Kelly Zala. Yi Tsang Zhang. Angela Zhao. Sophia Zhao. And the graduates participating remotely. Prof T and me, much lemur love. Congratulations to the inaugural class at Paulie Murray College.
Mr. President, I have the honor to present candidates from Davenport College for the bachelor's degrees in Yale College when they have been recommended by the faculty of Yale College and approved by the corporation. Dean Chun will ask you, by your official act, to confer upon them these degrees.
By the authority vested in me, I shall confer upon you the bachelor's degrees in Yale College when designated by the dean, and shall then admit you to all their rights and responsibilities.
Jason Bradley Camp and Ada Naz Dench, the banner bearers of Davenport College. Chelsea Nicole Ilarde and Alyssa Chisu Yoon, the procession marshals of Davenport College. Ayo Demiji Orelua Abiola. Joan Chica Ago. Cameron James Fisher Allen. Rohan Sangamish Ungari. Babak Beatty. Jessica Yunju Bay. Clay Andrew Bailey II. Stephen Dennis Barbie. Alexandra A. Bauman. Amira Elizabeth Billings. Victoria Bonanno. Robert Anthony Brinkman. Joshua Collier Brooks. Nicole Aaron Presgrave Brussel Faria. Maxwell G. Boo. Natalia Castellanos Gonzalez. Hayo Fengzhou Chao. Alan Kongshi Chen. Julia C. Cherkoff. Graylin Ray Chickering. Ariel Elena Claxton. Danielle Alexis Collins. Sekou Lee Conde. Patrick Lawrence Conte. Nicholas Ryan Dahl. Cosette Elizabeth Davis. Amy C. Delabriere. Lauren Nicole Dreisich. Genesis Victoria Duran. Natalie Anne Marie Eid. Eponge Wedakaki Akie. Noah David Gershenson. Chloe Alexandra Heller. Henderson Edward Heiser. Caleb T. Hilrich. Christopher James Hudlidzik. Alexander West Heiser Hoban. Lucas Joachim Holter. Emily Rose Howell. Amanda Ibanez. Abdullah Ibrahim Mohammed Ahmed Jainahe. Connor W.K. Johnson. Nikita Joshi. Hasna Saida Karim. Angel Christian Kelly. Jonathan George Kraft. Morgan Ellie Lawson. Alexis K. Lizor. Bu Liu. Nicholas Morin McNabb. Canning Livia Malkin. Daniel James Marsh. Hima Martinez Castillo. Ethan David McBride. William Francis McGinn II. Brian Mendoza. Christian A. Milian Santiago. Mohammed Iran Munchi. Peter Hauer Neugebauer. Ann Cooper Niels. Orlando McMillan Nixon. Onye Dikachi Onyoha. Matthew Holman Peel. Megan Lee Quimby. Maya Haley Rayford Cohen. Raj K. Ramnani. Caitlin Eileen Reese. Daniel Thomas Robinson. Katarina Paula Robles. Roba Sabahwe. Matthew Philip Sines. Naam M. Shah. Neelam Iyer Sheikh. Idam Afrin Sharif. Lauren Haley Singer. Talia Ann Perlman Soglin. Kevin X. Tang. Sydney Rochelle Terso. Caitlin Elizabeth Ties. Divine Ewaku Uchebu. Ryan Patrick Vollmer. Isabel Sky Warner. Jason Nathaniel Weinstein. Kessie K. Wilson. Jacaronda Petros Wolda Mariam. Nathan Shaw Wu. Angela Yu. Florentine Audley Zander. Congratulations, Davenport class of 2021.
Mr. President, I have the honor to present candidates from Benjamin Franklin College for the bachelor's degrees of Yale College. When they have been recommended by the faculty of Yale College and approved by the corporation, Dean Chun will ask you by your official act to confer upon them these degrees.
By the authority vested in me, I shall confer upon you the bachelor's degrees in Yale College when designated by the dean, and shall then admit you to all their rights and responsibilities.
Tyler Joseph Jansen, banner bearer, Benjamin Franklin College. Bamlak Ashanafi, Abigail Ashwaramukar, marshals for the procession of Benjamin Franklin College. Kamara Aaron. Wasil Ahmed. Victoria Dawn Andrew. Paul St. Aubin Atkinson Jr. Talia Baisa Milan. Jalen Russell Bailey. Stephanie Bang. Sarah Elizabeth Baskin. Kieran Bokum. Christina Paz Bermudez. Evan Christopher Blasey. Ivana Bocic. Jordan Carey. Nina Chesagli. T. Victoria Chen. Colton Ford Conley. Jason Luis Contino. Isabel Silva Corpus. Lauren Nicole Cueto. Emma Rose DeRocher. Benjamin Clifford Lee Dormus. Fred Jr. Abange Makole. Aya Almansi. Madeline Freeman. Tony Gao. Charles Harrison Gardner. Angela Gong. Carolina Sofia Gonzalez Zapata. Spencer Chase Hageman. Morgan Hannah Gattas. Amanda Deborah Hartzell. Maximilian Pete Hempe. Una O'Neill Holohan. Cindy Lauren Holmes. Mina Grace Hughes. Arthur Huang. Christopher Ersfeld. Isabel Elise Johnson. Jiyoung Kang. Leo Kazan. Mahir Kunte. Kelsey Grace Kisan. Jessica Ling Kong. Isabel Kulik. Mimi Kostaska. Sylvia Krischuk. Michaela Therese Laronde King. Olivia Lee. Sasha Lee. Sarah Melanie Lewis. Catherine Lee. Shannon Ross Linder. Lauren Elise Lococo. Leila Lopez. Melat Ganana Lusaged. Adam Jeffrey Madiski. Gunashil Mondava. Shredrick Louis Zachary Montes. Talia Nash Kuhn Morrison Allen. Livia Mosnoy. Juliette Catherine Neal. Iragi Ankara. Emma Caroline Osborne. Joseph Ostuno. Eric Wu. Joseph Peck. Patrick Perry. Thomas Potiglione. Caroline Pryor. Catherine Pundik. Michael Purvey Jr. Aldo Eugenio Quevedo. Cindy Warner Wren. Imani Richardson. Logan Rivers. Mira Rothman, sorry. Zachary Austin Rudner. Abira Said. Isabel Sands. Francesco Mario Carlos Scarpetta. Isaiah Schrader. Jonathan Schwartz. Vienna Gloria Scott. Benjamin Shelley. Donovan Slater. Alexa Stenger. Paul Stanky. Faith Vasquez. Trisha Viveros. Gwendolyn Maya Wallace. Kathleen Segovia Wells. Lisa Wu. Amanda Zhang. Namra Zulfikar. Andres Kalunga. And our graduates participating remotely. Congratulations, Benjamin Franklin.
So, to the students of the class of 2021 and their parents, and families, and friends looking on from around the globe, we gather to recognize the extraordinary accomplishments of all of you who have worked so hard to complete your programs of study. We salute your effort, your diligence, your talent, and your intellect. We also join you in expressing gratitude for all who have supported you in these endeavors, your families and friends, teachers, and other members of the Yale community. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Hello, class of 2021. I'm Brian Owens, your class secretary. 4 years have gone by in the blink of an eye. We've made so many memories. From the first year snowball fight on Old Campus, right here, to the 2019 Yale-Harvard game, which we won in double overtime, to the late nights, whether they be in the library, studying for an exam, or in the common room, talking with our suite mates and friends. Although our senior year experience has not been a traditional one, the class of 2021 has made the best of the situation. When we leave Yale in just a few days, we will leave with memories and friendships that last a lifetime. Here's to the class of 2021. We did it.
Class of 2021, good afternoon. My name is Sky Ward, and I am a member of the committee that organized Class Day, which will air on YouTube tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. 2 minutes before 2:30, at 2:28 p.m., a special piece written by Class Day speaker Robert Lopez will be played from Harkness Tower, so keep your ears open. If you haven't already decorated a funny hat for Class Day, it's not too late. In fact, on your seat today, you received a Class Day 2021 hat that you might want to use for that purpose. You'll also find a gift bag, which includes items that represent long-standing Class Day traditions, as well as others that are new and unique to the class of 2021. In addition to the Class Day speaker, tomorrow's program also includes remarks by members of our class who have put together outstanding original speeches. And because Class Day is about all of us, you'll see your own photographs and video reflections throughout tomorrow's program. Congratulations, class of 2021, and see you at Class Day.
Class of 2021, congratulations. I am so happy to be with you and to celebrate with you today. Graduating is a great accomplishment, one of the most important ones of your life. If you think back to when you first arrived on campus, though, no one could have imagined that you would live through a global pandemic before reaching this moment. But you did, and thanks to your strength and perseverance, this moment has finally come. I'm honored to recognize all the work that you have done to get here, much of it with the support of your family and friends. Today is your day, and it is theirs too. Today is a day for looking back with pride at everything you have accomplished and all the goals you have reached. Of course, it brings some sadness too, now that you are ending your bright college years. But today is a commencement, a beginning. So now, as you look to the days and years ahead, think of the new achievements and opportunities in front of you. And look around as well to remind yourself of the excellent company joining on this new beginning, your friendships formed at Yale. Tomorrow you will celebrate Class Day, a tradition stretching back 150 years in Yale College history. I'm excited to watch the virtual program alongside you, and on Monday we can look forward to President Salovey's commencement address. I'm grateful to the Class Day Committee, to the Senior Class Council, to the University Secretary's Office, to your college heads and deans, and to everyone who contributed to making this special events of this weekend possible. And I'm most appreciative to you for all that you have brought to Yale and will now bring out to the world with you. Again, class of 2021, congratulations.